Beep, 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 beep. All that's new and approved from the Jesters News Us. How are you all? I've been absent for a few days. Occasionally you just need a bit of me time. I had some me time. So I've been working on the Warrior Teacher Programme and just lying about doing nothing whenever I get the chance. However, a couple of things. One important, one not so. But let's do the important thing first. We've got to the 4th of December to reply to the NHS consultation on the treatment for folks who present with gender dysphoria, etc. That particular consultation runs out on the 4th of December, and that's going to be here before we know it. I mean, we're all busy this time of year. Well, I'm not, because I don't care and I don't really give a toss about it, but there are many people who do. So you'll all be doing the whole, put up the tree and Santa's mince pies and, carrots for Rudolph and whatever it is you do with kids. I don't know. I have no idea how all this works. But let's do this first. Yes, please, if you can. Doesn't matter who you are. Go and have a look at what was done by the Gay Men's Network, who have produced some guidance for this. There'll be guidance from other organisations like Sex Matters, etc. You need to go and look, because it's very important that you respond to this consultation by the NHS. Links in the doobries as usual, so you'll be able to get all that information from there. And it doesn't matter who you are, okay? So don't sit there thinking, well, what I say doesn't matter. What you say does matter. That's democracy. It's called turning up. Okay, and we want this to go the right way so that people are treated correctly and we get children off this bloody trans train. So I think it's really important that you do this, and if you could please, I'd be most grateful. It won't take you long. It took me about 5 minutes, I think, and all told. By the time I just typed some bits and bobs. So go and have a look. We'll see what other people have done. It's the link in the doobries there. We'll give you the title. If you search for that, Sex Matters as well in Twitter or the Gay Men's Network, you'll find the sort of thing that they've written, and you can just perhaps put down some of your own ideas about the way that things should be, because otherwise we're never going to eradicate gender identity from our NHS service, which is what we need to do. So please do your bit, as a Jesterite. Go and do your bit and say your thing, it's most important. So now right, so let's do the juicy, our kids. That weird, bold alien mofo in the high-heeled shoes that was stood next to the health secretary that's a fat bloke with a wig on in America. Just, what is it with these people? Appears to have been caught, if you believe the news, nicking knickers. He's been nicking knickers, right, okay? As he stole someone's bag. Why? Right, first he denied it, and he said he'd done it. Now he's facing 5 years in jail and £10,000 fine for stealing somebody's bag. Right, now this person, I'll put the links in the doobers again, right, this individual, okay, is part of the Biden White House, and he's dealing with nuclear waste. Could there be a more serious job? And the bloke's dressed as a woman in high heels. He's got a bald head. Apparently he likes a bit of cake. And he's dealing with nuclear waste for America. I mean, you just have to despair at this point. My fellow Americans, what the fuck are you doing? I can just imagine him on television trying to explain himself. I am not a kook. You are, kid. You're a kooky. You're a kooky man, right? His name's Brinton. And he's apparently been arrested for nicking somebody's bag. It was something to do with an airport or whatever. But he was actually he went abroad. He was representing America with Biden's medical, I forget what his name is. Fan is around airports and looking like Alice in Wonderland. Right. What's his name? I've forgotten. Anyway, so he fan is around airports looking like Alice in Wonderland, and his mate, the bald one that looks like someone out of Star Trek, fan is around airports, stealing bags with knickers in them. America, what are you doing? You just look so foolish. So this is on the world stage, right? This is not like it's happening down the pub on a Friday. Oh, this person's actually represented America in diplomatic situations. What's it going to take, folks, for you to wake up and realise that the lunatics have got control of the asylum? You know what I mean? Before long, if we're not careful, we'll have to start asking ourselves the question, what do you do when not to do the unthinkable becomes unthinkable? That's a philosophical question worth pondering, I tell you. So, there we go. It's just a short one to say hello. I'm back. I'll be doing some bigger stuff in the next few days. Just go and do the consultation. That's really important. And have a read about Brinton and his bag-nicking exploits as he shames America on the world stage. I can't get past it. Now, the other news is, just quickly, I'm appearing live tomorrow on DC Girls channel. So I'll put the link to DC Girls channel in as well. So if you want to watch me tomorrow, I'll be on at 5 o'clock our time. You have to work that out if you're not in Britain, because I can't work out in my head. I have to have an Excel spreadsheet for that when I'm doing the Warrior Teacher program. I can't work out. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to talking to her. She has a rather marvellous channel. And secondly, we've got the new Warrior Teacher program cohort we're anticipating is starting in December. So if you want to be on that, do the usual. Get hold of me via the website. Other than that, buy me a coffee, subscribe to my Substack or whatever it is you fancy doing. Please help out if you can. And I'll be back with something more meaty in the next couple of days. But for the moment, I'll make do the gender recognition consultation thingy, right? And have a look and see what this weirdo's doing with the nuclear waste in America. You couldn't make it up. See you later.